In this video, revealing the top 7 companies that are always hiring remote work from home jobs and how complete beginners earning $30 an hour from anywhere in the world. More with that after the intro. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Blake Facile. Welcome to this video. Before we actually begin, to remind you that several spots have opened up for this week's free workshop, where it's the fastest and easiest way to make money online. Sign up for it in the link below. We literally have a 62-year-old woman go from 0 to 160 grand profit in 90 days, so check it out now. I think one of everyone's first goal in life is to literally find an online job to go ahead and get paid $30 an hour. Why? Because just think about the benefits, right? When you are at a job, even if you earn like $50 an hour or $60 an hour, there's always someone just breathing down your throat, making sure you're doing your work or not. You have all this stress, you have all this, for example, pressure on your shoulders to perform, and you are getting paid when you clock in and you clock out, and you spend all of your time away from your family, right? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. One of my earliest memories was literally seeing my mom leave at like 8 or 9 p.m. every single night because she literally had to go and work somewhere else to make extra money as a side hustle, right? And she had to literally physically be in a location where it was far away from me and my sister that, we didn't see her, right? Which is why one of the first things, like I said, anyone should do, it doesn't matter if you have a job or you don't have a job, if you have an online business or if you don't have an online business, is to get freedom for yourself. To hit that $30 an hour while working from home will literally give you so much freedom, where then you could then not only, work your own hours, right? But you could use the money and the savings of not going through the transportation and paying for gas to and back to your job, to go ahead and maybe reinvest it into an online business that could potentially change your life. And that's literally what I did in my life. And that's how you could see we went from 0 to 8 grand in 30 days, as I document on my blog. And another one, we went from 0 to 5 grand in an online business that completely changed my life in the first 30 days. But remember, it didn't start from there. It started from some type of stability. And if you're somebody that's stuck and you're like, well, Mike, I want to make money online, but I just want some stability. I want some type of company to pay me $30 an hour for something that maybe I'm not really that good at to start, but I could get good at. And you have that drive, you have that commitment, then this video is for you. So let's actually break it down. The first thing that you could end up doing is literally just getting paid to help cutting edge products come to life by going and applying to Respondent for free. Now, the coolest thing about Respondent is they'll literally pay you up to $140 an hour for your opinion. And essentially how it works is this. Imagine someone owns a chain of pizza shops, right? And he had this crazy idea. He was like, okay, I want to go ahead and add dog food and mushrooms and, for example, ketchup on all of these pizzas. And he wants to buy all of these, for example, like supplies in bulk, and sends it to all of his chains. What happens if someone goes and buys and orders that pizza and they realize, well, I hate this flavor? That person who owns all of those pizza chains would literally be out on millions of dollars because he just had that thought, oh, this is what my customers would want, right? So instead, what these business owners do is they go to Respondent and say, hey, can you find us our target market and our target customer group, and have them give an opinion for us on what this product is and if they like it or not? Because that way, even though they're spending money on Respondent, which ultimately will pay you, they're getting feedback on how they could actually improve their product. We did this a lot for our advertising, for our video creatives, for our products. We literally get a test group and we literally pay them to go ahead and say, hey, is this good? Is this not good? Because that feedback literally generates us revenue. And you can see that's why people are literally earning $140 an hour, right? The second place that you could go ahead and do is literally go to rev.com. Now imagine this. Imagine getting paid by watching podcasts and videos and listening to things, right? And just turning them into words, taking notes on them. Like, imagine this. You watch, like, for example, this video right here, 11-year-old girl that turned on $30 million, or this guy that makes $1 million from profit. If I wanted to go ahead and turn this into a blog article, right, it's literally an hour conversation that I don't have the time to transcribe it into words so I could rank on Google, right? So where I would go is literally go to rev.com and hire somebody, send them the video and be like, hey, can you literally go ahead and, for example, transcribe this into text? And you can see that they get paid anywhere from 54 cents to $1 per audio or video minute. That you get paid weekly, and there's literally hundreds of jobs, and you have a flexible work schedule. And this is something you could do literally in your spare time to make an extra, $100 a day or an extra $1,000 a month.
Now, the next company that pays literally consistently, and this is something that first got me to $100 a day in profit, is literally like not necessarily a specific company, even though it's like PayPal and eBay, but it's essentially kind of like a side hustle idea that, I did as a full-time college student. And essentially what I did, you notice this thing right here? There's all of these bunk beds that pretty much look the same right here for all these different prices and have all these different ratings. And you can see that, look at this, 2 have even been sold. Well, what I did back in the day is I would literally copy pictures from Walmart and post them on eBay. Notice, look, this is 360 bucks. This is 249 bucks. That's literally $100 plus markup on a different platform. And what it's known as arbitrage, where it's essentially like, you literally go buy low and sell high, but now it's the opposite. Because buying low and selling high means you have to buy low first with money you might not necessarily have. But imagine selling high first, and then when you make the money, you buy low. So that was essentially the side hustle and the company that would pay me. It was literally on my spare time. I would just copy and paste pictures on Walmart, throw it up on eBay, right? And I would do this a couple hours every single day. And then after a while, if I got a sale, I would get the money and the customer's shipping details up front. And then I would just go to Walmart and buy it as if I was a customer and ship it directly to them. And I'll just pocket the difference. So if I literally did the average, it was things that compounded because the more products I had on eBay that were from, Walmart or Amazon or Wayfair or any other website, the more I had an opportunity to make a sale. The more it got me to a point where I was making $100 a day profit, and that alone completely changed my life, right? The next job that is always hiring is if you literally go to the ClickFunnels group and go and click on the search and type in, for example, a high ticket closer, there's all these people that are willing to pay 20% to 10% of $2,000 to $10,000 products. Now, essentially what the ClickFunnels group is, for those that don't know what it is, it's essentially like a group of marketers that create products and services. And they create all these complicated sales processes to get people who have no idea who they are to want to buy from them. And after they've already bought from them, then they have like this value ladder where they could go sell them on more expensive products. Now, the only problem with this is as things get more expensive, people don't want to spend, thousands of dollars on just a sales page, right? They want to talk to somebody. So essentially what that is you can essentially get paid by talking to these people's customers who already want to buy their product, and they'll give you either 10 to 20% of, commissions of that entire thing. So I literally live here in Bali where there's people that make good money doing this just from their phone, and they're closing deals like every other week, and they're making like $2,000 a week or $2,000 every other week, right? And it's good side hustle because it's not cold calling, right? Like that's what I thought back then. I was like, I don't want to cold call because I tried it before and it hurt when I got rejected. And I was like, hey, do you want to buy X, Y, and Z? And they're like, screw you. How'd you get this number? Never call me again. It's not that. These people already want to buy from these people. And all essentially you're doing is reading a script that these people give you. And this is one of the best ways to literally always get paid consistently, because people will always want to do sales. Because look at this, you literally go and type in high ticket closer. There's all these opportunities that literally exist on, for example, the ClickFunnels group. The next one is literally just becoming a writer, right? Look at this, freelance writers on Upwork literally get paid $100 an hour up to. And you can see, look at this, has earned over 100 grand. And if you enjoy writing, right, and you enjoy doing that, and you have some type of passion, like for example, health and wellness, nutrition, any one of those things, you could see that even if I just type in the word nutrition, there's nutrition writers that come in and get paid $40 an hour from Argentina, right? Look at this, nutrition writer, nutritionist, right? Like any skill or hobby that you like enjoying, like go finance. You like saving? Finance writer. If you like saving, if you like investing, if you like doing all these things, look at this. Technology and finance writer, $79 an hour. No matter what skill or hobby or passion that you enjoy, there are people that are hiring that out that you could essentially write articles for and get paid really good money. Look at that, 50 grand earned, $79 an hour from the United States. Another one is if you don't like writing and you just want to proofread, and say you find yourself like a grammar Nazi and someone messages you and you're like, oh, that punctuation shouldn't be there, or you misspelled that word. Well, Proofreading Pal literally pays people up to $500 to $3,000 a month, and they're literally always hiring as well, right? Now, what if, you want to go a little bit more entrepreneurship, right? What's something that pays me consistently, right? What's the company that will always pay no matter what? And obviously you're watching this on YouTube, right? And just the content that I create. Because of the content that I create, you could see that one of my side hustle ideas that literally pays me every single month is AdSense. Look at this, Google AdSense for the content that I create on my YouTube, on my blog, on all like the content that's aggregated into like my entire hemisphere that is the Mike world. You can see we get paid 35 grand to 46 grand a month. And all I did was I literally started creating videos on all the things that I was currently learning about in my life and just starting from there, right? And you can see that one of the best things you could do is if you want to go ahead and try this, go ahead and try this and literally even make a YouTube video about it, right? Like look at this. All of these videos was just me literally documenting all the things that I was already doing. And you don't have to succeed, you just have to learn something and share it. Like look at this, if I type in the word I tried dropshipping, right? It's a popular thing. Look at all these people that have just said this, didn't necessarily see if they succeeded or failed, but they just shared it, and look how much views that they ended up getting because they literally just shared all the results of what they're doing, right? And if this is something that, like I said, even if you fail, you have the potential to succeed just from the audience you could create when you go ahead and try and you're authentic and you're vulnerable in that message, right? But these are all the things that I would recommend. If you're like, heck, Mike, I want a high income potential, but I don't want to make videos, I don't want to show my face on camera, I don't want to do any one of these things, then what I would recommend is literally what people in our community are doing right now. Like you see Dina at age 47 years old go from 0 to 30 grand a month in 5 to 8 weeks without showing your face on camera. Same thing with Greg over here at age 58 years old. Did the exact same thing, went from 0 to 30 grand a month in 5 to 8 weeks with this brand new opportunity. And if you want to know exactly what that is, then sign up for this week's free workshop below, as well as check out this video and this podcast right here. Hopefully this helps. Love you guys. See you guys later. Woo!